group that gathers over in Shalom House. So after the children's time, the junior youth and the Sunday school kids can head to Sunday school. And thanks to David and Hannah Klein for leading Sunday school today for us in the multi-age class, and others who are volunteering to make sure that things keep going. Choir is not practicing on this time of year, and the adult discussion group takes a break. So it's kind of a little bit of a Sabbath month for us as everybody's traveling and coming and going during this month. But welcome to you who are here this weekend, this Sunday, to be together for worship, as well as those of you who are joining us online this morning for worship. We welcome you as well. We are together in body and in spirit this morning. So welcome. I'll just start off with this quote from our mission statement, and we'll begin together. I want to say thanks to Carol Shane. Welcome back, Carol. Also to Wayne Thomas, who is helping to lead worship this morning on incredibly short notice, but he's got the stuff to do it, so that's good. And also Karen Nickel, Andy Wenzel, and Forrest Wenzel for offering our special music today. Thank you guys very much. And it'll be great to bring Forrest out from behind the curtain to sing with his parents this morning. So I'm really looking forward to that. We can see the forest. If the sound goes out in the forest, does anybody hear it or something like that? But no. It'll be good to have Forrest, who is a musician and composer in his own right, come and sing for us today. So our mission as a congregation is to be an inclusive Christian church where we share our spiritual journeys with one another and seek to manifest the boundless love of God toward all people and all creation in our life together. Peace be with you this morning. We're going to continue now with our opening words.
I invite you to stand in body and in spirit as we join responsively in our call to worship. Come, O God of mystery, of divine and human bound together, of power and vulnerability, of crucifixion and resurrection. Come and leap free of all our boundaries, love stretching out from horizon to horizon, love bending down into our world, to enter again our fragile human hearts. I invite you to continue to worship as we share together our opening hymn, number 470.
As a new day breaks for us today, let's just take a moment here together to pause, to breathe deeply of this sacred moment of life together, perhaps to let go of some of the things that the busyness and concerns and burdens that we have carried during our daily lives this week, breathing them out, breathing in the presence of God, the peace of Christ, centering ourselves in this moment together and in God's presence. Please join me in this morning's opening prayer. Now, O God, calm us into a quietness that listens and heals, that molds our longings and passions, our wounds and wonderings into a more holy and human shape. Amen. So this morning, later today, I lost my children's book. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Later today, the youth and myself and Brooke Bianchi Pennington and Doug Holsether will be heading out to Narrow Ridge Earth Literacy Center for our this year's youth service immersion trip. And Narrow Ridge is off the grid out there, and we'll be experiencing our connection to creation and a different way to live. Probably for all of us, it might be the least carbon we've used in 5 days of our lives by staying out there with everything off the grid. So it's going to be an interesting experience, and that made me think of this book for our children's time today called The Earth Book. So if there are any children here who'd like to come up for children's time, come on up. So, this is a pretty simple book, but I like it. And it's got a simple message, but a good message for all of us, not just you, but everybody here in the room. It's called The Earth Book by Todd Parr, reminding us of things we can do to take care of the earth. It's that I take care of the earth because I know I can do little things every day to make a big difference. I use both sides of the paper and bring my own bags to the market because I love the trees and I want the owls to have a place to live in. I just saw an owl 2 days ago down in South Knoxville in the woods. Yeah. I turn off the faucet while I brush my teeth and use less water for my baths because I love the fish. I want the oceans to stay blue. It's hard for us to remember and imagine that the water we use in our sinks goes out into the creeks and rivers, and some of it will eventually end up all the way down in the ocean, which is just, even for me now, it's still just amazing to imagine that. I take the school bus and ride my bike because, well, maybe you have to take the school bus, but we take buses and ride bikes. Why do we do that?